Whoa, hello chat, how you doing? Welcome back to another bloody stream on the internet. Yep, we'll call it that. Just as always, audio tests and making sure my voice actually reasonably works. Sometimes it doesn't. Whoa, hello chat. Whoa, I can hear myself again. Okay, cool. Things seem to be working. Also, new background, loving it. I've only ever really seen the desert because I've not been, I've not AFK'd long enough in the desktop. Yeah. But today, I did consider changing the stream. We're going to be destroying the environment for my resource gain, which is often the game of Minecraft, which is tragic. But it's needed. We're going to be destroying some fucking coral reefs. Yeah. I've been failing miserably with the current bundle that I've been working on. Because I need things like the sniffer. And he's a lovely guy, but he's quite slow. Quite slow. Yeah. And we've got... this is a lie. I already own this. Excuse you, zombie. Thank you. Jesus Christ. I took a screenshot the other day because that exact same thing happened. Because there's no lining up. If you go AFK here, of course all the zombies and shit die, but there's just a creeper problem in these farms. Why is it all in cursive for me? Sorry, I'm having a stroke, chat. Yeah. That is tragic. Hey, mate. And then Tyler says, hi, everyone, and pee pee poo. And surprise for you, chat, I've added 4 new songs in like the 3 minutes before the stream, and they're all super obnoxious. Let's start with one of them. Dasha, you did this one. Tell me if it's too loud. I did try quickly balance them. The song gives off anxiety in the greatest way possible. And they're gone? Okay. This is giving way too much eggs. Okay, we'll tease all of them. Oh, yeah, just really sad song. Let's up the volume on this one a little bit. Is that too loud, chat? Let me know if it is. So we have the anxiety song, then we have the depression song. Okay, we'll swap to another one. Titanic flute song. I thought this one was very necessary. This might be my favorite. This is what everyone's wanted, right? Anxiety, depression, and most importantly, Titanic flute. And then finally we have whatever this one is. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's get to work, chat. Whilst we listen to the song. Don't need that. I'm like a cat with zooms. And gotta go fast, yeah. We gotta go fast. I just spilt an energy drink on myself, that's fun. So we're going to the end storage, get materials, and then we're going to a coral reef by my XP farm, and we're going to destroy it. Run! Don't worry, chat. I will be a streamer in a minute. Give me some time. For now, rely on the song. Why do I always get so nasally with streaming at the moment? I like, my throat gets really congested. That's fun. I'm sure you want to know that. You weren't alive in the 90s. How are you running in them? That's a valid point, actually, Dasha. We need shulkers. That's mainly why I'm here, and also to clean up my shit. In the 90s. Beautiful, isn't it, chat? Right, we don't need fire resistance for this mission. We will take a bid, though. I should see if I have water breathing. I might. Past me might have brewed some. So this is our current shulker. For the next... We're just skipping ahead because this one is going to be a grind and I don't want to do it on stream. We will have to go to a fucking ancient city one of these days, I think, on stream, which is going to end so miserably for me. I can't wait. Speaking of, backup. I did not do the backup. Even though this stream should be fine, it is. You gotta be prudent. Yeah. It's just a very vibey song. I love how I gave you a sample of the other three. That's what I'm just like, yes, I need it. I am gonna stop that though, because it gets to a point where I don't want to speak over the music, and I'm like, Jen, your whole job here is to speak. Chat didn't come to listen to some funny meme songs. They are a bonus. I'm not saying chat came to listen to me. They might have come to see distraction, you know. I am always grateful for the people that do show up, though. Because it... Ultimately, right, I'm very privileged to have the audience that I do. And I say audience, it is just some of my closest friends, which I appreciate. Because streaming, it is hard to get to a point where you have like a audience that comes just out of nowhere. And I enjoy streaming, but it would be hard without the friends that we have here who invest their time very beautifully. Speaking of friends, I should probably actually be sending out more notifications for this kind of shit. But I'm very appreciative of the friends who come and watch these. As well as just viewers, of course, but I'm lucky to have an audience that can be kind of consistent with, even if it is just a few handful of people, that's all I need. Just enough for me to be a silly fuck, right? Yeah. Okay, we should have everything we need. I didn't check for water breathing, but we'll cope without. I'm also just like, what are these junk chests, Jardon? There's so much to do in this world, and I love that fact. There's so much to do today. I've got to work on some shorts. I've been putting that off for days. Definitely for Jardon Jones and not anything else. I've got to do some university work because I haven't started. And then I should really do some fitness at some point in my life. That would be a good start. You like my new PP, Jardon? I like yours. I love your PP, Dasha. It's a very nice one. Tyler says, we appreciate you too, and my sweet little fluff nuggy, Mr. Sunny, says hi everyone. Hello, Mr. Sunny, and thank you, Tyler. Okay, we have to go this way. I presume Carl is like pickaxe, hoe, or axe. I will figure out. I can't say I've mined much coral in the past, because I've always been too, like, I don't want to hurt the coral. Carl. But yeah. I do need more ambient music, more so than just meme music, but that takes time. So I do plan to go through and do that. That is the wrong way. It's much farther. We need the Nicki Minaj song, I think it is. Let's do the anxiety of going through this unfinished nether fucking highway. I will use this in a video at some point. And yes, we will probably play Sea Shanty 2 at some point, Dasha, don't worry. This area is always so sketchy. I'm going to die in the lava one day and lose all my shit again. This bridge. I hear gas. Oh fuck. Don't look down. Oh shit, yeah, almost 3,000 days at a ghast. Luckily this is obsidian. Okay, oh Jesus. Ooh. If we had been, oh god, if we had been a few seconds shorter, that would have been me gone. I would have probably been able to fly away, but let's pretend that I would have died instantly. I believe there is a coral reef near here. I could be wrong. See, Guardian farm on. Let's just recharge this stuff very quickly. We might as well. I also just wanted to check the prismarine because I haven't moved it. Oh my. Okay, it's not that crazy. Oh, it is a bit crazy. I'm so grateful to have the prismarine. Oh, thank you, Tyler. Okay, we can stop playing this. Sorry, chat. Right. Is this working? Yeah, it is. Oh, literally instant. It's crazy. Oh. I love this XP farm. The anxiety does never stop, actually. That's true. It's a fair point. And that. Woo. Okay. Should we sleep here? Because it's going to... I swear to goodness that there is a coral reef out here. I know where a coral reef is in my world, like another one, but it's closer to like spawn than I'd like. Like I'd like to keep it, essentially. To be fair, if we go far enough in the ocean, we'll eventually find it. It does... The XP farm is such like an oil rig just in the middle of the ocean. It is literally that, which is so funny. Like, as much as my world is very fantasy, we do have an oil rig and like a very dodgy van somewhere in the world. Okay, jungle means warm, right? Let's explore this ocean ruin at the very least. See if we could... It might be worth actually looking for some Snither's eggs. Are you still against the chunk base? Yes. Yes, I am. Might be worth actually, though, getting some suspicious sand. I just want to pile up. I want some stone, not gravel. Thank you. I should be careful that I don't drown. We can sleep under here. Maybe. What is it? Oh, hello, drowned. I'm sleeping under the fucking ocean. Well, good luck then, yeah. Welcome to the suffering. Yeah, but it might be worth looking for some sniffer eggs, because they're a pain to breed. And I believe it is in the sand that you find them, if I remember. 1.20, was it? we'll just make a little base up here. Gravel, gravel. Cut, sandstone. This is so beautiful, chat. And it just perfectly fits what I need. Luckily, I do have a brush in here. And let's dive. I should probably set my spawn in that bed, but I feel like we're not in too much danger. Famous last words, I know, but I'm wearing like netherite armor. The drown can't do much. They shouldn't be too severe, and also in terms of breathing, I should be pretty good. We're just getting some emeralds. Yes, warm ruins has nether eggs. Okay. The greatness of the title of this stream is it says I'm doing stuff. It doesn't say what specifically. Okay, Jen, that is just sand. Do I not have the suspicious I don't have the sus sand anymore, or sus gravel resource pack apparently. I must not have included that in my last update of vanilla tweaks. That's okay. I guess I could dig around for more? I don't know. That looks promising. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Awesome. That means I don't have to go to the sanctuary at the very least. Let's get this pot shirred before I have to go back up for air. And because I've changed breathing mechanics, it's a lot easier to survive. Like, yeah, see, it stops. I'm chilling. With respiration and, like, all that, I can pretty much be quite safe underwater without, like, underwater breathing. Which is... Oh my god, another one. No, fuck off. You're not ruining this, Drown. You are not ruining this. Hell yeah. Can we get a third? No. Fucking, this is perfect. This is a great... It took me so much longer to get the original 2 snifter eggs. Like, it took me like 2 hours. Well, thank you, world. Holy shit. No, that's coal. This is the Jardon podcast. This is episode 43. Welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about socialism. And other fun things. Right. I should probably try not drown. That would be ideal. But we are chilling. I'm gonna set my... We're about to leave this area, but I'll set my bed just in case. We don't need... 2 more sniffers is great, and I want to breed a shit ton of them, because I genuinely do want the pitcher pods and torchflower seeds. Just for the sake of it, but also for the item filter and for Nexia Grove. Do I need to... I'm swimming. Surely I can just go through like that, yeah. Oh my god. Yo. This is insane luck. Oh my god. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. I will take this. Imagine... Oh, well, no. Remember that one time they tried to drown Techno on Dream SLP, ate food and regenerate faster than drown? This is literally right now. I don't give a shit about drowning, yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have Java regeneration. 4 sniffer eggs, that is good. Okay. I'm gonna have to go for a minute and deal with something in real life, sorry. I will be back as soon as possible. How do I keep you entertained, chat? You can listen, you can click off and come back in like 5 minutes. I'll be back as soon as possible. You can listen to this for 4 minutes on... Yep, on Mixtaria. It's like, yes, quality content. Hello, chat. Sorry about that. Also, I lived. I didn't die. What a beautiful sort of a... You cheater, you just pause the game. Quality content indeed. Absolute sort of a... My heart will go on. Mixtaria. I just got a package. That's not why I had to go. I could have played Sea Shanty, but Titanic was fitting. I just got a package and I'm gonna open it live on stream. You'll only hear the sounds, so I'm not turning my camera on, chat. Never. I just got a puzzle. I wonder who it's from. I actually ordered this, not last night, but the night before. And it was a really dumb purchase, but a really funny one. And it is Minecraft related. It was on special, and if you know, you know. This is what I spend my wages on. Great financial decisions. Ah. Come on, man. Essentially, I ordered 2 Minecraft movie assorted figures. And there's only one of 2. And I ordered 2 of them, they're on special. And you either get a fat Jack Black Steve or creepers. I got 2 creepers, god damn it. I'll give one of these to Luke. He can have the other one. I'm gonna have to go and store it by the fat Jack Black. No. What a great use of your wage, Jardon. Right. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. We can... I probably look deranged chat at the moment. Let me see what it would take to set up a camera on OBS. Video capture device? Okay. Oh, okay, I can do that. Very briefly. There we go. Hello, chat. Let's... Is that appearing for you guys? Okay. We're a bit behind. Do that. Yeah, that is working. Okay, ooh. Right, hello. We got this beauty. Look at it. I know. Hello. Okay. Add goodbye. How do I delete this? Yes. Very briefly. The sounds. I'm not turning my camera on, chat. Very briefly. You can see the no bitches in the wall there. That's funny. Who knew we would get Jardon face cam for like a second? All right. We'll get back into the actual stream. Right, thank you, chat, for being patient with me. I know. I say chat. Tyler and Dasha, I'll say you by name. Or even just Dasha at this point. I was here. You were indeed. You were here for the one face cam of me ever. Chan's face reveal. Oh, for sure. Right. Back to the stream where we got 4 fucking sniffer eggs. I do want to do the coral. I'll do that off stream. I'll plant those. They're not a plant exactly. Yeah. You can flex that on the other anyone else who ever you can gatekeep the fuck out of that, Tasha. Be like, I was here. Oh, Tyler was also here. Tyler also got to witness that. That's good to know that I can easily do that if I want to do that. I just don't think that's something I'm comfortable with at the moment. You know? It's hard enough, it's bad enough that I'm putting my voice on the internet, let alone my fucking face. Yeah. Coral are animals. Well, that's why we're killing them, Tyler. Unfortunately. Okay. I think it is time for sea shanty and a boat. Let's get a boat. No, it's faster to fly. Might as well fly. Do 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 do. Wee. This is the whole stream that you've been waiting for. Did I put the brush away? I must have. Let me check. Oh, yeah, I did, and I chunked a bunch of shit in here. Cool. We could loot this for... but we need to go to the coral reef. Oh, that looks like warm water over there, but I think it's too close to land almost to be actually useful. That is some weird fucking generation here with the water. Okay, it might be the other direction. And we will want to remember the chords of this coral reef when we find it, chat. I don't know if I should advertise these streams more on social media. Like, my Twitter is long dead. No one really engages with that anymore. And Blue Sky, I never really have. The Discord notification does a good job of letting people know. Thank you, thank you. We gotta find a fucking coral reef, or there will be immense amounts of grief. Yep. Oh, holy shit, we're about to hit day 3000 as well. We'll celebrate that on stream. I know, exciting. Only 7,000 more days until we can do a 10,000 days thing. Like, I'll do a thing similar to Dasha. Again. It does say 2 in the name, and we haven't found the coral reef. Maybe that's my punishment. I do like the song, but we have to listen to it till we find the fucking coral reef. Settle in, chat. I am lost at sea. There is nowhere to be. Do. There's just ruins. Entertain me, streamer. Make the dopamine hit. So true, though. I'm gonna entertain you by not entertaining you. Maybe a little contrarian bitch. There is no coral reef near this area. So, we're gonna go to the one near Staria spawn. I'm sorry, but it must be done. I did turn this farm off, right? Yeah, it looks like it. And if I haven't, oh well. Oh no. Sorry, we'll pop Sea Shanty back on, but we need another song for this. Oh no. There's 2 of them. Oh my god. Ooh. We're almost there. We will not use Chug Base, and it's a big wreath. Okay, we've got past anxiety, now we can go into sadness. The last coral reef as I destroy it. That's just too depressing, I'm sorry. We will not play that. We'll play this instead. No, yeah. Time to destroy a coral reef, baby. Get the vibes, chat. This is a very, like... I thought I had more energy than I did, which I always do. But not in terms of not enough to stream, just not enough to be completely performative. Very mellow time. Okay. Time to coral reef. Past the shitty Christmas Island we go. That is a little far out. Oh, I have no desire of ending. I want to do stuff. It was just more of like a... Don't expect me to do the whole performance thing today. Which is more of a commentary to myself than chat. I don't think chat really cares. Chat's like, okay. Some mellow time. Yeah. I always like the idea of having something interesting to say, and then a lot of the time it's just like, wah. I don't like being reactionary to the game, essentially. I would rather bring in things, if that's possible. Not that there's no problem actually being reactionary to the game, but I don't want that to be my whole thing of like, oh no, there's a Zambi, oh no, there's a coral. Speaking of coral, here we are. This is also where I've slaughtered much tropical fish. We'll set up on this island here. Boom. And we'll get some shulkers. What is that? I don't know what you're talking about. Interesting, interesting. Okay, we'll bring the bare minimum. I've got to figure out what tool you need for coral. We can do one of those fucking Dora things. What one is it? Is it the pickaxe? Is it the hoe? Or is it the axe? I'm sure they talk about hoes on fucking Dora the Explorer. Come on, chat. Guess with me. I have a feeling it's the axe. And also, day 3000. Let's celebrate that by destroying a coral reef. Okay, it's not an axe. It's not a hoe. It's a pickaxe. Crazy. We need, like, everything. I'm gonna put the tools I don't need away, though. It's a pickaxe. Good job. We can celebrate with some Sweden. I really thought it would be a hoe or an axe more so than a pickaxe, but I was wrong. Who knew I was capable of being wrong? Definitely I did. Why is... There we go. Also, what the fuck? That coral fan's just floating? I guess it is an ocean, but still. I do need to make sure to mine the fans, because I think if I mine the block, they don't fall off naturally. Yeah, they don't. I need to be more cautious than I am, because I need stacks of those. Terracotta dick was... Okay. Good to know. I also want sea pickles, and I have a feeling I will need those. Destroying a coral reef. What fun. Do. Because we need 2 stacks, essentially. For every one of these, we need a dead stack of fire coral. And then we also need the variants, so I'm just sorting my inventory. Beautiful. Do you mind fucking off, Drowned? Politely. So we're gonna have to kill some coral as well. I do just want lots of coral. It's a fun block. Please check. Okay, we got to the coral reef, but we'll entertain chat. 656 1236. Okay, so back this way. We should be right by it? Is it this? Is this what you're talking about? Did you say terracotta? Oh yeah, you did. That is funny. This is a cool island though, this island here. That's sick. Should we leave a sign on it? I don't have resources, so no. Do you think Jake will like tiny terracotta dick or tiny swamp more? Leave... Actually, we can do a poll and I can just pause like that. I say a poll, there's 2 of you. Which is better? We'll leave this for the rest of the stream. Terracotta dick. Right, let me just advertise this. Weird. No, we don't need to. We don't need to advertise tiny terracotta dick. Right. Oh, don't even get started on your tiny swamp. Ugh. It brings me so much rage. Not really. But I like to pretend that it does. Is it a bit or am I serious? Some might never know. That would be quite sad if I was actually serious over like, how dare you have your own tiny swamp? Everyone should have a tiny swamp. If you don't have a tiny swamp, that's kind of sad and I feel bad for you. Which is why we're starting the new company, Tiny Swamp Services. Oh, hello, KMB. I don't expect KMB here. My swamp is huge. Okay. We're about tiny swamps here, though. And as I drown trying to fucking... Okay. Thank you. That is such an out-of-pocket message to come into a stream, though. Is everyone going to start talking about the huge PPs again? People love talking about their PPs on this channel. And yes, hello, KMB. Welcome to the stream. What a time. So I need at least 42 of each chat for my very basic item filter system. But who knows? Okay. So we need the coral and the coral fan variants, and then we need a dead variant of each of them as well to fill the item system. No, you're very consistent with your PP. Mine has changed multiple times, but I have a feeling mine won't change drastically from what it is now for a while. Okay. Breathing is so chill. I have like literally no air. and I'm fine. Like, if I was in Java right now, I could just deal with the damage. And I will eventually. It is a very... Coffee did a great job. It is very pretty. Okay. Out we go. I'm not even wearing the chest plate and I'm still, like, fine. That's crazy to me. PPP. Pretty PP. Who is the prettiest PP? We'll never know, I guess. Cool. KMB, you're a knowledgeable guy. Why is Nautilus Shell one of the few items we can hold on Bedrock in offhand? Is it because Drowned can? I think that's it, literally, isn't it? Drowned can hold Nautilus Shells in their offhand, so we can because of a result of that. Excuse you, Drowned. Fuck off. Don't expect efficiency with this chat. We're destroying a coral reef, and we're not exactly industrious about it, though. It's just because Drown can. Okay, thank you. I really... Come on now, Canvey has no context for the terror. Dasha, we literally saw it 5 minutes ago. We are not going back. I am not mining enough coral as it is. And you're going... Dasha, normally I distract myself from getting things done. What is this? Are you not entertained? Okay, chat. If enough of you, more than Dasha, ask to see the terracotta dick, we can go see the terracotta dick. But someone else has to register. Also, if you're wondering about firework rockets, it's so you can use them as ammo for crossbows. Ah, that makes sense. That's always annoyed me because I always shift click fireworks and they go on the offhand and you can't use them for flying like you could in Java. It would be so useful just to have an offhand for like just things like XP farms. There are so many uses. Also, dead coral. We love to see it because I don't have to place coral myself to make it dead. I can just mine this already dead coral. Do I not have live chat on? I don't. Yes, I need to be knowledgeable about tick. Oh no, okay. Fine. Also, I feel like this music is way too loud. Yeah, let's turn off Mice on Venus as much as I love the song. Hey, look, you can pause now. It is amazing. It is a delight. I think us Bedrock players are not used to it though, because the amount of times I think Toycat has died in like hardcore because he hasn't paused is ridiculous. And it's the same with me in my world. Observe this beautiful natural generation. Also, floating iron ore. I promise I did not do this. This is because console generation plus bedrock generation plus Itstaria. Okay, I need to note down that I need to... Actually, no, we can pause. I can fix this live on stream. I'm going to go to Mice on Venus and I'm going to turn it down. Cool. Audio balancing done on stream. Right. Observe the terracotta dick. Put a torch on the tip. Actually, let's put a pickle. Let's put a pickle. If I can get up here. Oh, of course, they don't light up things if they're not underwater. God damn it. Okay. Right, which one are you? Dead horn. Which one is that? Yellow. Okay. We will... Nice terracotta dick you got there. Ew, pickly dick. Yeah, we got rid of it. Don't worry. I really need to carry buckets around in my shulkers. I don't. To be fair, there might be something in these ruined portals that could help. Let's see. Gone carrots, flint. Flint and steel. See, everyone is delighted to see a terracotta. This is like Jake Carrot. Holy shit. 2 lodestones before this update would have been amazing. This would have been such a great find. Now it doesn't even matter. I'll take them, but it doesn't even matter. That's annoying. That is so annoying. That would have been such a good find. I'll take the crying obsidian as well. And the gold. Right, we'll get back to work, chat. Maybe we'll put magma on the tip, okay? We'll put a single magma block on the tip. I did miss some crying obsidian. Let's go, you have the cardinal direction lodestone texture pack. I do. Let's put a lodestone on top of it. No. Then Dasha literally suggests put a lodestone on your terracotta PV so you never lose it. Okay. I'll do it. I'll do it. Okay, I don't have a compass on me. What is it? Iron and redstone? Okay. Chat, remind me in another stream. And I have a feeling Dasha won't forget, and we'll put a lodestone and compass on there. And we'll distribute those compasses around. Because to be fair, it's a good use for a lodestone because, yeah. It's a good use because, you know, I could put them in builds, but the builds are around. This is a bit far out. You don't exactly join my world and go, there's the life-changing terracotta deck. No, you have to search for it. And why has the stream become about it? Okay. That's actually a good shout, Camby. I should really use wind charges more. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. We need the dead ones. We need a space for the dead ones. We'll actually put this away because this is excess. Or we might use it to get dead versions. I'm so glad the lodestone change came when it did, because now that they nerf mats and bedrock, I can use lodestones at least to navigate to faraway areas. That is so true, actually. That is the most enraging change they've made that I've gotten salty about, like, on streams multiple times. About the map changes. It has given me, like, a carnal rage. Carnal? That is not the greatest word to use in this context, but sure, we'll go with it. It has given me immense rage, essentially. We'll have to use another shulker for the dead variants for that. But essentially, we're trying to get a stack of all the coral variants, including the dead ones, so I can use them in my very inefficient item filters in my storage system that I have been procrastinating on for 3 years. And we can put sea pickles in here. Okay. I should see if I just have, like, random compasses. I used to have random compasses in the repair box. I don't know if I do anymore. No, I don't. This is also where Jake and Xavier's lecturer are. Also, I should probably take some of the shit. Xavier, find it. Fuck, that's brutal. That is so brutal. I forgot I did that. And we got 4 sniffer eggs at the start of the stream, which is honestly good for us, chat. We're doing great. We'll put the brushy brush away. Yeah, we don't need these out. As always, yeah. Rigged vote. Jake's not even here to rig the vote as well, which is funny. As a person with a massive map board, is really annoying. I have maps so far away that the market doesn't even show up on the map anymore. True. I do remember actually in Toycat's employee review round thing, your map wall is huge. It's inspiring because I struggle with my map wall, which is tiny in comparison. Because I lock a copy every year, I've started doing as a tradition, and I kind of have a hallway. Yeah, and Bedrock really did you do it dirty there. I do agree. Is it a Bedrock thing, chat, that there's just a lot of dead coral just naturally? Are we Australia? Is it a commentary on climate change, Bedrock, or is the game just broken? Because I swear on Java, I've never come across dead coral like this. I haven't played Java actively in years, though, to be fair. I used to always take screenshots in Java of the coral reef, so I was absolutely obsessed with them. Coral is so underused. So if I have the patience and energy, chat, we will do more than the bare minimum of getting the item filters. Java is so living, Coral. That is so fitting. Bedrock has been affected by global warming. Of course. Of course Bedrock is the version. Hey kids, you want to learn about dead coral? I don't think it's intentional, but we'll pretend it is. That's the Bedrock coping method, right? These bugs are features. To be fair, there are plenty of shit like that on Java as well. Like the Nether Earth, but, you know, there's a bug that I think Java players quite enjoy. I know there's like a sea pickle scaffolding thing, you can easily break the Nether Earth at the moment, but I have no desire to, simply because, like, yeah, you could walk up there easier, I guess, but to me, it's not worth it at the moment. And you could be like, sure, for future you, make it easier to remove. No. Future me can fucking suffer for all I care, okay? You won't even remember this quote, future me, so suck on that. Suck on the terracotta thing. Nope. Yeah, I see you were taking advantage of the respiration buff, but it's so only good. I learned about it recently. I learned about it like 2 months ago, and I've never used it until now. It's so, like, OP, because, as you can see now, the bubble is holding. Like, it makes water-breathing potions not quite necessary. And I think I have respiration on... I should really be wearing my chest plate. Not that it has respiration, but just for armor. It's just respiration that goes on helmets? Yeah. And then, of course, Depth Strider. I can find a pocket bubble here. For a second, yeah. Is that a thing on Java as well? Because obviously in Java you can just still use the door method, I believe. Coral can barely survive on Bedrock. I feel like that is fitting. The respiration buff was pretty much added like 2 months ago. The Garden Awakens drop. I think previously it dealt consistent damage when you ran out of air. That is true. No, it's not that I never use Respiration 3, Tyler, it's just this new mechanic of the way they handle it. Also, Glow Squid, we are killing that for sure. Thank you. Like, theoretically, I'm fine to go up for a while. I just get... I never thought I'd be grateful for dead coral. It just means I don't have to place the alive coral after this. And we will swim up and get this stuff before it despawns, actually. Kind of good. Netherite is OP. I've also been wearing like a leather and diamond armor for a while until I burned in my own lava moat because I was AFK and didn't... I think, to be fair, this was just before pausing was added. Yeah, I was doing like uni work on like the other monitor, and I stupidly had Minecraft open, and a husk pushed me into my lava moat, and yeah, I lost all my armor except for the chest plate. I've considered recreating it because I really liked the armor, but I also kind of like loss in the game. Hell, we can go back to an older version to look at that armor, because I have Aphantasia. I don't remember what it looks like. Well, I know it was blue, like a cyan. Did we have it in February? Do note though, netherite reduces your boost from wind charges because of knockback resistance. That's interesting. Oh hell yeah, I do have the armor in this version. And fireworks. This is... I make backups every month just for timepieces. And my world has changed drastically just since February. But I lost this helmet, these pants, and the kiwi boots. It's crazy to think that there's now like a mountain here. A grove of sorts, and also a farming area now. And it's only April. I lost the armor in this lava moat, like here. I got pushed in... Oh, actually no, the lava was much further along. It was over here. And I got pushed in, like there. I have considered recreating these, which... yeah. Anyways, we'll go back to the coral. There might be, just because I... Oh, yeah, well, yeah, of course there wouldn't be in March as well. Where is the March copy? I did do one, right? Yeah, I did. I do a different thumbnail for each month as well. Thumbnail? Thinking of YouTube, clearly. Cover? I don't know. Different image. But I had lost my armor by this point in March. And the cactus farm exists. Yeah, this stuff is probably... I just like being able to go between months, and you can see things have changed, like this area. Now there's some sort of block cover on the bamboo farm, but nothing over here yet. Anyways, let's get back to the actual stream. Oh, it's absolutely okay to recreate it. It's just... I think consequences can sometimes lead to a better experience. Like, losing stuff can mean a lot. I'm very attached to my tools, which are all netherite, luckily, because these are my original tools I had in, like, 2017, 2016. So they are impactful to me in that regard. Like, this sword is the original sword I used to kill the Ender Dragon, which is crazy that I still use it, some might say. And I didn't play this actively since 2016. I played it in 2016, 2017, kind of. Ditched bedrock. Wow. For me, it was Legacy. I can't believe I ditched Legacy. But to play with friends, I went to Java for several years. And then December of 2020, I was like, I really want a long-term world. And this was my most developed world with the most history. It's the first world I killed the dragon, first world I killed the wither. So in December of 2020, I came back, made a really shit automatic wheat farm. Then 2021, like, I moved all my stuff. There was a lot happened. And then, yeah, in 2024, I did a shit ton. In 2025, we've done a little bit. It's insane how quickly that area developed. It is, it genuinely is. Yeah, so obviously to use coral, you need water, but the actual, these variants are just so good to mix with stone anyway. Like, just for pathways. So maybe I will just mine this whole reef eventually. I'm thinking the next stream I will do will either be another item filters one. Because item filters is just quests in a way, like, get these items in the game, or I'll explore the world and have a coordinate book, or I'll mine this coral reef. If I do mine the coral reef, I might just do water breathing potions, just so I don't have to go up and down, and night vision. Not that either are really necessary these days. Like, it's so painful going back to like the base version of Legacy. Like, if you have like for me, like a PS4 disc, the ocean is so rough because all your items sink. It's so dark. It is painful. It is easy to take for granted the things they've changed in recent years. Well, not even recent years at this point. We'll go back over to the shulker soon. What do you want to hear about today, chat? Kind of been yapping for the sake of yapping. It's an amusing word. I just can't get over though that I built a mountain to cover Jake's tower in the day. Like, in a day I built it, like, enough to cover it. I'm so sorry, Jake. Am I though? It still feels unreal that I have a long-term survival world, let alone that over 10,000 days, when it was like a year old, Pasha said it looked like a server on Adventure Map. Yeah, your world is insane. Actually, all of the people here in chat actually have insane, like, forever worlds. I love seeing them. I think one of the best things Toycat could do is show more forever worlds, or like collaborate. Like the Love Star collaboration was really good, or like the employee round review. Those were really solid, like, ideas and concepts. As a viewer, I found those very engaging. Not that I'm going to tell the British man what to do with this channel. But I feel like he's in the perfect place to be kind of a hub for that. Yeah. Okay, so less bubble coral, more of the other stuff. Okay, dead horn. Cool, we have enough dead horn coral. How exciting. Dead fire. I presume blues tube, okay. We'll get another shulker and continue the format. Dead tube. And then I'll get another shulker just to put the excess coral. Easy. It just makes it easier for me later when I put these into the filters. Of course. Dead tube. And then we'll have the dead. It'll be more annoying to get these dead fan variants, I feel like, more so than what we're doing now. Okay, and we have one dead bubble variant. Exciting. Rain coral block. I'd love to see him towards Tyler's world. Absolutely. I'd love to just see more of Tyler's world. So it's a very secretive world in a way. Kill. And we'll get another junk shulker. This is organized chaos, okay, chat? Trust me. I think it's time for sea shanty again. Get in the mood. So I need to prioritize brain. I'm okay with just mining shit tons of any of the variants though. Just so it's there as an option. This is like the 4th time playing this today, chat. I also just want more sea circles, they're fun. I also do actively want to go through for a few hours at some point and just add more music options, more ambient stuff, more sound effects and stuff. Yeah. Hyla always has a million projects going on. The coral growing around stone spires feels very realistic. And it blends in well, the dead coral. Whether that be intentional or not. Gotta love global warming. I get that, Dasha, honestly. I think I'd feel that way too. But then you gotta remind yourself, you've done this in survival, it's crazy. You'll still compose these builds in such a way. Yeah. And ooh, I don't mind if I do glow squids. I do have a glow squid farm, but it is so finicky to use that I will take any opportunity to get them. Also, this is fun. Let's light this area up. I love this about bedrock. You could just have bubbles. Should I move all my shit under here? That'd be funny. No. Good to know. There are just pockets very often in some of my oceans. And I don't know, I get some sick joy out of it. I was pleasantly surprised. I think Toycata did a good job of being wholesome to his employees in that video. At the same time, it would have been really funny if he hadn't been, but also not. I quit. You insulted my world. Oh yeah, six wings builds I've only seen via your world, and they are insane. And it's cool that people also acknowledge this crazy guy. Yeah. It is one of the highlights of your world. And that's not taking away from the things you do, because you are a very talented builder. But it shows the dedication you can have to such insane projects. And I feel like you learn a lot of techniques from those builds. Yeah. It's been a forever argument, though, between me and you, of me being like, I don't want to use other people's builds, like, ever. And I'm less harsh on myself for that these days, because I kind of see the value of them. And that was never like, you're a worse Minecrafter if you use other people's builds. Or any... That's just stupid. Especially when you're acknowledging, like, those people. Like, it's the sincerest form of flattery, in a way. Yeah. For me, I would like to really get good at building, because artistic expression is something that I value. And I'm shit at it, essentially. I'm getting better in this medium. I'd like to, like, learn drawing and stuff like that as well. I like artists, and I wish to be one, and the closest I get to it is in a silly block game. As pretentious as that sounds. Yeah. Building is the thing that gives me most joy in this world. When they're done to a good level. And there's so much to do in this game, like, it never stops. Okay, let's get this yellow one. I agree, Tyler. She does do some very good builds. But it is also a really good attitude just to be like, these are for fun. These are the way I want to have that attitude. For me, I sometimes struggle because I do want to... My desire is not intrinsically like, I'm doing this for fun. I'm doing it for fulfillment. And I'm not saying that Dash is not doing that either. Yeah. Which can be a hard, like, process. Like, if you put those kind of standards on, like, builds, it can take away from the fun of it. But yeah. People play in different ways, and that's the greatest thing about this game. And I kind of want to build a narrative with my builds, because I'm obsessed with, like, stories and shit. And also, oh, you fucking Kiwi. Hello, Xavier. Welcome to the stream. Oh no. Oh no, Dasha, don't you dare tell him about the thing. Don't you dare. We're not going there unless he specifically requests it. Oh, thank you, Tyler. My builds are okay. They serve a purpose. And it's been the fun of a forever world is you can see yourself improve. The problem I have is I often want to come back to ideas and improve them. And like the graveyard, for example, and I did a really good job of that in my eyes, and I'm very proud of that. But it also is equally as important to me to keep these older builds as a reminder of the evolution, which is why there are builds I will never destroy, even though they are probably not up to my modern standards. And I'm sure builds I build now will not be up to future me standards. I really hope that I get to a point where the stuff I'm building now is not up to future me standards. It says, I don't know, that sounds like really pretentious, but like I want to improve is all I'm saying. Yes, I have an eye for beauty, but not a brain for beauty XD. Right. We are destroying a coral reef for item filters, essentially. Jardon, I have a work-related question. When you're stocking, do you also have to deal with the shelf-ready packaging? Oh my, don't even, Xavier, I will fucking rant for hours. Doesn't that shit fucking suck 90% of the time, or is it just me? Because majority of the fucking time, you don't actually need it because the store doesn't generally use it, so you have to fucking destroy the packaging. Or if you do, you have to put it together, and it is a pain. It is a pain. Okay, I will not do that on stream. Xavier, we can have that conversation sometime, because there's a lot of anger there, and I understand. It's okay to want to be motivated to keep improving too, as long as we realize that stuff we build in the future is going to obviously be better than many past builds, but it shows progress. I guess. I think you gotta appreciate what you've done. Please rant for hours, validate my pain. I think the problem is if I do, I won't stop. And that'll be the stream. Okay, let's put some of this shit away. These fans are gonna be such a pain, I'm realizing more and more. Can you bone meal on? You can just bone meal to get these fans, actually. I should remember. We really do need more of the brain coral blocks. Some brands have the most brain dead packaging. That's true. Xavier, wait till you're long enough there till they start fucking changing the designs every fucking week. And they're stupid. And they're stupid. And they are so fucking stupid and so unnecessary. So anyways, what's your favorite color? I love that meme. My favorite color is probably a cyan or a basic ass like cerulean blue or some shit. I'm also really into my greens nowadays. I really like green. Just nature. What's your favorite way to spell color? I spell it like this. Wait, don't you Americans spell color like color? Who spells it like that? I'm searching it up. That is British English. You're using British English, Xavier. What? You're using... Oh, you used it in the original question. You used it like the Americans spell it. I've already ran into some situations where they completely changed the packaging, which was bloody confusing lol. I go the American way. Ah, yuck. Color is British Shake's favorite. Yeah, that is the appropriate convention in New Zealand as well. Because New Zealand is confusing in the fact that we use a combination of American spelling and British spelling, which just in like a Google Docs, for example, it's going to scream at you because it's going to be like, change your locale to British English or American English, and there's not a definitive answer on what is New Zealand English a lot of the time. Yeah. And like for favorite, I would also use the U. Yeah. I've read a lot more British texts as well. I believe, or at least in that style. So I'm more used to British spelling, but that doesn't mean the pronunciation is fun as well, because I will pronounce things like an American or a British, depending on the or a British. A British sounds much, and also, holy shit, I did not even realize we almost died there. Very fun. Get out of here, man. Is there an NZ English setting in Minecraft? Well, can you even do language settings on Bedrock? I forget. Let's have a look. I could just pause. I don't know why. Old habits die hard. It'll take us a while. Is it accessibility? Language. Oh my god, he uses English United States? I normally always have it on UK. That's crazy. There's no fun like pirate speak on Bedrock, is there? No! One of my favorite options on fucking Java is just to fuck around with the funny languages they add. Deutschland. I think it was literally to be like, we are different to you fucking British. We're our own thing. We're hip. We're down with it. That's at least my interpretation of why Americans change things. But, like, I get it, but also no. You have made it so confusing. You've ruined my life, Americans and British people. Simply because of these words. Because New Zealand, stupidly, actually, you know, we can blame this on NZ as well. But no, we didn't need these variants of English. Variants and accent, sure, but we didn't need variants of spelling. Just fucking stick to it. Stick to one. Why did we have to be all different? I don't know. Because it is so confusing. Because do you mind, Drowned? Do you mind? Yeah, but as a Kiwi, English is confusing because it's like a fucking mixture. I've used Shakespearean language before, it's fun as well. Or pirate speak. True, but still. One of the most imperialist things ever was like a language. I think it's a nice idea on surface, is a language that everyone in the world understands. But obviously the way I'm not advocating the way ancestors of mine went about that. I'm not saying that. I want to make that clear. It would be nice in an ideal world, though, to have one language that everyone speaks and understands. I'm not saying remove other language, but a universal language would be nice. And I'm not saying it should be English. I want to make that clear. Obviously, if we were going to have a universal language and it was English, that would be very easy for me, so I'm not going to complain there. But there is a lot of reasons why that's not okay. We invented the word how to be grateful. Actually, you know what? Valid. I'm sorry, Americans. I forgive you completely. You did invent howdy, and I use that a lot. Oh, I fucking hate Drowned. They're one of the worst additions to this fucking game. I think Esperanto was an attempt at such a language? Maybe. I know the British method was colonize. Now forget your native language and learn English. Because that's what happened in New Zealand with the Maori people. British settlers came in and then they were not allowed to learn... They were not allowed to speak Te Reo. And the language almost died because of that, which is sad. But luckily in the last like 30 years, NZ culture is... The culture of that has been able to survive and been revitalized. And there are so many like examples of that. Yeah. What else was I going to say? Oh, I was going to rant about mobs in Minecraft. I find it so funny that I love the idea of like having like a creeper plush or something. But I hate creepers so fucking much. When I see them in the game, I don't get joy. I just see hatred. I'm like, Yeah, you're the fucking brand of this game. It's the same with the Enderman, which those are two of the most common things they use for branding in this game, are just genuine mobs that shouldn't be in the game. Like, genuinely. They're only here because they were in such an era of Minecraft where things were so alpha, and it's funny that, like, notches, like, mobs are the ones she'll use as icons. Waiting for a magenta teal brightly to spawn and I kill it. I wouldn't do that. Never stop. I literally need to bring a conduit out here. That's actually not a bad idea. Why didn't I bring a okay, chat, we're getting a conduit. I don't know how to make it's prismarine and I can make that. Okay, we're gonna put the coral away and we're gonna get several conduits. So the mine why didn't I do this? Why? Because I forgot they existed in the game? Yeah, maybe. This is actually such a good feature. Conduits are a pain, though, I think. They should be in the game, but banish creepers to the nether and keep incels in the end and nether. I feel like more, it's just... It's ridiculous to me that mob griefing is still behind, like, you won't get achievements. That is so ridiculous that you can, like, fucking use add-ons now. Like, genuinely, that makes me see red. Because it's so fucking stupid. Yeah, Microsoft, instead of being little capitalistic pigs, maybe you could actually make changes that would genuinely be helpful to the game. I don't know. Like, playability, turning off mob griefing might just help just a little bit. Not to be passive-aggressive to a giant corporation that'll never hear anything I say. Yeah. Bring a compass. Okay. Alright. Alright, okay, alright. And we got 4 sniffer eggs, I can't believe it. Okay. Chat, remind me what I need for a conduit. It's just prismarine and the fucking conduit, I presume. Turns out it's only marketplace add-ons, so there are probably specific rules to having them on the marketplace. That is true, but so many of those marketplace add-ons are still way too overpowered. In comparison to, like, you know, fucking being able to turn off mob griefing. Genuinely, if Minecraft as a game feels like mob griefing by default should be turned off. Because if you think about it, creepers and endermen do not fit the game. Like, yes, they're developmental to what became the game, but the actual vision of the game these days is, yeah. We'll bring several conduits as well. Just being able to have mob griefing turned off by just as an option would be so good. What's up? Hello, Cancer. Sorry about that voice. But yeah, mob griefing, if they're gonna allow fucking certain add-ons to be added to worlds with achievements you want, you should be able to turn off fucking mob griefing. Because think about it, creepers are just essentially walking bombs. And a game... but worse than creeper are endermans, because it is just random blocks taken that you can't change. It is one of the most annoying things in a long-term world. Like, it's fine, and like the 2-week cycle, fine. Like, an enderman's gonna remove a few blocks. But in projects like this, they uproot my fucking land. If you want to combat enderman grief, just light up the area. True, but still, I still think it would be fair to be able to turn off mob griefing. It just does not feel like it fits the game. Like, they have said this. Like, for example, lightning. They combated this by adding, fucking what, lightning rods? Because they were like, something, a circumstance outside of the player's control that destroys the world should not happen. That's part of their game design. But endermen, creepers, you can kind of argue that it's on the player. Endermen are outside of your control. Unless you light up like every fucking block. And just in terms of enjoying the game, I hate lighting everything. I would like to have lighting, like, be able to use it specifically for builds. It is so much more cinematic and, like, beautiful looking if you have, like, a town that's lit up, rather than every fucking field lit up. If I was able to turn off mob griefing, I would just stick to what I've done in the past with lighting. Because sure, mobs could kill me, but it's not like the creepers or endermen are going to cause any damage if I don't light up these areas. It would improve my world. Yeah, it is... And yeah, they've improved, like, lighting capabilities with light levels not having to be as high, but still, it's just enraging to me. Like, it just does not feel like the core game. And of course, obviously, my interpretation of the game is very different to everyone else. But, yeah. Rant over. I'm gonna put golden carrots in there, they can sort themselves. Alright, we need a compass, otherwise Dasha will shoot me. What else did I come here? Okay, conduit. Which... Ah, Dasha's given me the list, thank you. Right, let's see where the fuck my conduits are. They should be in here. Or, you know, Nautilus... Hearts of the Sea and, like, Nautilus Shell. They should be in one of these treasure chests. Like, I definitely have the materials to make conduits. Let's look through all my shit, chat. We do this in every stream, and you love it. What do I need a compass for, Lamar? You will absolutely see. Oh, we have 2 conduits. Let's just... I feel like 2 conduits is enough. Yeah. Just you wait, Xavier. Just you wait. Buried treasure is a pain. I know there are specific mechanics to it, but it is a pain. Also, let's play one of the new songs. Let's play the Titanic sad song. Yep. Zaviet! Soviet Xavier be like. Zaviet! Alright. Compass. Let's go 4. We need... Yeah, we can distribute... Yeah, Zaviet is my Russian name now. Great. I'm glad I'm not the only one who thought that. Okay, conduit layout. Now, Minecraft, it's giving me, like, electrical engineering or something. Yeah, it is. Oh my god. Okay. That's fair, Cancer. Are you enjoying the sad Titanic, chat? I bet you are. Yep. I'm committing to this bit. This is not even the first time that I've played this full song on stream today. Poor Dasha. So true. Does it need to be... It's just Prismarine that I need, right? Yeah. Okay, let's bring a shit ton just in case. I feel like we will... There's no way we'll need that much. Cool, there's an instruction. What the fuck is this music? This is art, okay. Right, chat. We're gonna play this one again. Speedrun. Time to get back to the fucking ocean. To be fair, if I haven't slept in a bed in spawn area, I should be teleported there instantly, which is the fun of the end. Play the anxiety song? No. Not yet. Gotta go fast. I should get the Sonic, like, gotta go fast. Perfect. Right, it's time to speedrun building some conduits. 16 blocks. Okay. 16 divided by 4 is... Yeah, okay. Wait, yeah. Okay. Is it 5 by 5? Yeah, it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. Okay, that should set up a basic one. And then we're gonna do that. And then I think we just have to wrap it around. Yeah. Tell me if this is wrong, chat. I can't see chat at the moment because I've got a diagram of how to build one of these. Because I'm a boomer. Cool. This is great. Interesting. Okay, and we'll build another one over here? Okay, maybe we don't need to. The range seems pretty good, honestly. Maybe over here. Yeah, over here we need to. Cool. 2, 3, 4, 5. I swear I'm not the only one who forgets about the existence of conduits, right? That's not just a me thing. Take off your depth strider boots for better riptide in the water. Oh, thank you for the tip. Do. What do you want coral for? For my item filters in my automatic storage system. I'm trying to cover most items in it. And also, I just want coral because it's a cool block. Okay, and now we have to visit the fucking terracotta beauty. Oh shit, yeah, it is a shit ton faster. Thank you, Xavier. Okay, we'll pop this prismarine away. I guess we can keep the boots off for now. That can go in there. Cool. Hey, let's get one of these lodestones and do the thing. And we're gonna use fucking 4 compasses on this so we can distribute and make sure people can visit this beautiful fucking land site. I can see it from here. Do. I do want to get more songs, chat. I keep saying that every fucking 5 minutes. But, yeah. Welcome to the beauty. Are you happy? Are you happy, Dasha? It's even faster if you sprint the exact same time you riptide kind of like wind boost. It's like, oh, cool. Welcome to the terracotta deck. Actually, have we looked at the poll? I can't believe Tiny Swamp is winning. We'll end that at the end of the stream. Fuck, is the magma doing that? That's something we did earlier in the stream. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Right. No, we've played this. We have played enough of the same songs. I might actually get my Spotify playlist, which was originally what I was going to do. We can swap to some more ambient music. Cool. There we go. Guys, art is interpretive. You can take what you want from it. Can't believe I wasted 4 fucking compasses on that, though. America Brain, that is a very American thing. It's because Jardon made it so long. Well, yeah, gotta make things big, chat. Okay, sorry, that was a bit uncomfortable for you guys. I'm sorry. Right. Damn, look how much it just propels you. That is genuinely very interesting. Okay, we should be safe from drowned a little bit more. We do need depth strider just to get around, though, easier. Well, we're not safe from you guys. I guess we're not exactly by the conduit. And it only sucks if you win. Yeah. I love how we have this ambient fucking music. Whilst I destroy a fucking coral reef. Like, can you imagine me going to like the Great Like Australia Barrier Reef with like a fucking pickaxe and just blasting like ambient like nature music as I fucking destroy it with like a saw? Ah, yes. What a great time. Luckily, Bedrock has done some of the work for us. Just another day watching Jardon slasher. So true. Name the compass later. Bedrock doesn't sense you. I read that first as now, and I was like, Jesus Christ, Dasha. No, we're mining coral. I will name the compasses later. Don't worry, though. I will name them Tiny Terracotta Talk. Put on some of the updated clock music from. That's actually a solid idea. Let's search that up. I can do that. Update aquatic. There we go. We've got axolotl, dragonfish, and... That's fun. C418 did a song, Axolotl, before axolotls were even in the game. I didn't know that. Here you go, chat. I feel like there's more music than that. I know... Didn't C418 have like a whole other volume that never got released, unfortunately? This is fucking ambient though. Can you? It is one of the biggest tragedies of Minecraft is the loss of C418. Like, I'm not shitting on the new artists, it's just not the same. C418 is such a talented individual. And genuinely, a lot of the beauty of this game just comes from his music. I saw so many reviewers being like, Minecraft doesn't have good music, so it was good to use... Like, reviewers of the movie being like, Minecraft doesn't exactly have iconic music, so it's good that they made Jack Black sing. And I'm like, you clearly have no fucking idea what you're talking about. It's like, nah. Fuck off, cunt. You have no idea. As the same, it really pissed me off, a lot of the reviews, where they're like, I know enough about Minecraft to talk about the game itself, and clearly they don't. At least from my perspective, and of course you can take whatever experience you want away from Minecraft. But some of the comments they made were like, Minecraft is simply a survival game. The creative mode doesn't matter, and being creative in the game doesn't matter. It's just about survival. And I'm like, you dumb fuck. You are such a dumb cunt. Don't ever, like, fucking... I don't care that the movie was shit, but that is just making comments about the game like that. It's just... You clearly do not understand. And, like, yes, that is a valid interpretation of the game for a player, but generalizing it, being like, this is the only way to play the game? No, you dumb cunt. You were... like, yeah, sorry, chat, ranting here. Damn, we've been at haste here. I should say I really like the movie. I actually like the movie is objectively shit, but I like it. And I'm going to actually, I did say I'd do a movie review, and I was thinking about it at work yesterday. I might record this after the stream actually, especially whilst I've got the persona mode on. It won't exactly be a high quality video, but I have thoughts, and I'm gonna make a video on it. Well, I come in and get called a dumb cunt. Well, what else do you expect? Okay, I'm gonna turn the music down a bit. It's good, but it's loud. You can bone meal the ground to get Carl fans. Yeah, I meant to get bone meal actually when we went back with it. I'm just getting as much Carl. Yeah. I was ranting about silly people who know nothing about Minecraft and making baseless accusations. And they are dumb cunts, okay? I'm standing by that. It was just the arrogance of this one guy who was so like condescending and pretentious about it that just pissed me off. I was like, you just no. Just no. Yeah. Anything else you want me to rant about, chat? I also think it's just so like disrespectful, like to take away from people who do just play in like creative or play in creative. Like for me personally, that's not the mode I want to play, but like devaluing it as like a mode in the game is just stupid. There are so many talented builders and like stuff who just specifically use creative, and that is valid. The beauty about Minecraft is there is something for everyone, and like trying to like categorize it as like one like very niche of it is dumb, and I will die on that hill. Complaining about a pixel movie is insane. That's a topic. I think it's valid to talk about any topic. No, should not say that. They could lead to very bad places. There's nothing wrong with that. It's fair enough to be critical of a film, okay? Human experience, human connection. We can talk about silly things. It doesn't always have to be, like, serious topics. Like, objectively. I will probably rant about the meme, the very cap. I am dying on a lot of hills. Thank you. One of the things that me and Dasha specifically talked about is the whole meme of the Minecraft movie is so like fucking corporately like planted, and they finally found how to use memes to like advertise, and they've done a really good fucking job of it. But it's also so sad. I don't know. I'll rant about that in the video. I'll be back. Yeah, no. And it is absolutely valid to enjoy the film. It's a fun film. Not everyone has to go into a movie of being like, I want this great cinematic story. But it's a really fun film. It is easy to join the negative. But yeah, they did such a good job of using those memes to... Yeah. Don't worry, they're not causing anything major. Yeah. But really fun film. Culturally, for me, I hate the experience. I hated, like, the obnoxious audience. I hated that personally, and that's just me. I get for some people that's like a great community experience, and that's good for people who do that. But for me, that was just ugh. But yeah, I respectfully accept that people like that experience. To To be fair, I don't think they were banking off stuff becoming biblical style capitalism in the memes. No, I think it was intentional. Like, there is no way. Movies are intentional, okay? Jack Black speaking in the specific way he did, just weirdly enough, was perfectly like, that was intentional. And it worked. They knew people would parrot the lines. At the premiere, they were parroting those lines. They knew. I don't think they knew the extent of the meme would go, but it was fucking intentional. And like, it's interesting because there are so many companies that have tried to use meme culture in the last like 20 years and failed miserably, but we're finally getting to a concerning point where it's working. And is that going to be the most effective part of like advertising? That's just Jack Black lol, but no, it's like, yes it is, but the specific way is the director. The director made that choice. The director made them specifically talk that way. And yes, you can argue that's just Jack Black, but still, just the way it set it up. Believe me, just specific lines, specific writing was more targeted, at least in my eyes, to hit certain like names, certain brand kind of things. But we can, it's an interesting discussion. Obviously, you don't have to agree with me. Maybe they directed Jack Black to be Jack Black on crack. Exactly. And that's not me saying the memes are bad. I just think there is there is monetary intent, and of course there is. It's a fucking film. And this meme has made this film so successful. There's no way there's not going to be a sequel. Like, yeah. The film actually has so much soul put into it, though, simultaneously, just by the people who made it. Like, all the sets and, like, artistry of props and stuff. And, like, there is genuinely some incredible CG. Yeah. But I do think the movie is ultimately a fun time. And as a meme, see, I fell for this. I will show camera again, I guess. I bought a figure. I bought two technically, and they were assorted. You either got the Jack Black or the Steve. And I ordered two because they were on a special. I did that. Let me get my face. I will look dodgy as fuck because it is like pitch black in my room. Okay. Hello chat. Yes, I know, crazy. We only normally see the pixel version. I got this giant fucking creeper, but I wanted the Jack Black. And now I have two of these. I'm gonna give one to my cousin because I think he also wanted one of these. But hello again. And goodbye. Yeah, I think I got rid of it. Yeah. Face reveal, I know, crazy. Oh my god, you are real. I am in fact real, chat. I hate seeing the replay of that. Who knows? Maybe one day I'll do face cam. I'm just like, not very confident in that kind of regard. As I said earlier. But I do like this giant ass creeper I have. It is fun. And I want the Jack Black one. Wait, you're not a penguin? I know, disappointing. You all thought I was this giant humanoid penguin. No, instead I'm this giant fucking disheveled man-child. Right, let's pull the Carl away. Carl, I've barely got any Carl. Why am I putting it away now? That's fine. At this point, what do we need? We can we make... Yeah, we can make that. Let's go through. Okay. So we've got the 64s of these, except for Brain Coral. Do we have any... Okay, we need brain coral specifically, and we need dead brain coral. And then we just need to focus on the fans? Yeah. Because we need a stack of brain coral blocks that is dead. Let's top it up. And we need more dead bubble. Okay. So we're gonna stack up. Oh, this feels so wrong. Yeah. Chat realizing that I am a person. I just realized I'm still wearing my warm-up vest, Lamau. You're committed to the grind, Xavier. Is that just slowly... It's like, it's like a virus following me. That's like terrifying. I've been reading / watching Wheel of Time, which I'm very much enjoying. But in the show, this hasn't happened in the book yet, but this is a city they go into, and there's like this black taint that like follows them, and like if it touches them, they will instantly like die. That's what this feels like. Like this, it's like one of the old fucking Minecraft mods, which I think was just called the Taint, which does not sound good. That would just corrupt your worlds. Yeah. We got that dead coral for sure. I think this might be one of the longest streams that we do, because I'm still very keen to go. Anyone watch Invisible? Yes, I binged season 3 the other day. Really fucking good show. Yeah. Okay, I should put these away. And it might be worth getting bone meal just to easily get shit tons of these. Because we will need stacks of these. Can you bone meal these like bedrock, I wonder? Like with flowers? I doubt it. That would be very useful if you could. But of course I need the dead variants as well. Okay, we're going to look for brain coral block specifically. I finished season 2 recently. Oh, nice. Most people have it. Okay, thank you for that, Diggin. Invisible was really good. Yeah. I got through season 3 in like a day, I think. Whereas season 1, I was sick and took me a week. Season 2 took like a month. But season 3 is fucking, like, all the seasons are brutal, but season 3 is especially, like, just fucking constantly, like, oh, fuck. Me, 3:30 AM. Jardon, I'm keen to go on. I have so much energy. It's a choice to be here, Dasha. You don't have to be. I appreciate that you are, don't get me wrong, but you don't have to torture yourself. Guys, I don't have a gun to her head. I don't force her to be here. No matter what she says, trust. See, you saw me very briefly. There's no trapped Dasha in the corner of my room outside of the camera view. Okay. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, Jen, screw you. Fuck your stream. Let the Russians sleep. Guys, I'm not holding her hostage. It's the other way around. Do you not have a job? I do. I do have a job. But today is like I have a job and... That's a good point. I have a job and university. And also, technically, another volunteer job at the moment that I should be doing. So yeah, this isn't a great use of my time. I will say. I will regret this action, but I am enjoying it, so I am going to suffer in that regard. Oh. Oh. No. Dasha does have a job. She's my fucking manager, I guess. I have to get up in 5 hours. Oh, that's rough. Dasha, knock twice if you need help. That's fun, it is Friday night. Well, technically Monday morning for you now, Dasha. No, not Monday, fucking Saturday. Do weekends just not exist as a concept to me? Have I been that, like, fucking corporatized? I'm only still up because I'm recording something. Ooh, fun. Knock... Dasha! Guys, you didn't hear real knocks. It's just a bit. It's Friday, but I still have work in the morning. Well, It's Saturday. I do have work tomorrow, but it is 12 PM here at the moment, and I start at 7 AM tomorrow, so I think I can get away with not straight away. Okay, brain coral block. We're making progress, slowly. And then it's just fans. And I'm a fan of that. Ha 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 ha. Should we play a... Let's mix it up. I do want to play Dragonfish. Did we already play Dragonfish earlier? I should find the OG Jardon playlist. Yeah, I do have that from like 2022. What's... Oh my god, that is an old song. We can play Dreamer. Why are there Bo Burnham songs in here? That's just asking for very valid copyright. Okay, we'll play that. Hey, we both start at 7 AM, except for I really start at 3 AM for you lol. Yeah, there is an overlap though, where we are both at work. I have work on Saturday and Sunday. Oh. That one time you all heard of Lonk on the stream and he left, that was me. Oh, definitely. This might be a little too loud. I'm constantly... Is this a Jake Carroll song or a Xavier song? I don't know. We're all the 7 AM gang, but time zones make it fun. Yeah, 7 AM. Which means I always have to get up at like 5:50 AM to make sure I actually get to work on time. Cool. We got a stack. Yeah, so my plan for today, because chat obviously needs to know this, there's nothing like doxing your life on the internet, is I'm going to record the Minecraft movie review video, which isn't probably going to be my highest quality content. I will do some editing to it. I don't think it'll come out today if I'm picky with it. But it might. Especially considering that's relevant at the moment. Then I really do need to do some uni work. And also some shorts work for a thing. Because I have not given any in-days to the man. And I feel like, as a trial employee, I should probably actually do something. Cool. Look at all this dead shit that we have, chat. This song is too calm for shaky summation. That's true, actually. That's so true. I'm so sorry, Xavier. You're right. I should have picked up on that immediately. The man. Yeah. I don't think I'd get necessarily in trouble if I said who it was, but I'm not gonna do that. The problem is when you do shit like that, it brings like attention. Also, what the fuck? Oh, please don't tell me this is cut off. No. There was a dungeon here, but Generation fucked it. Unless someone came into my world and placed these blocks. That's cool though. We're not destroying that. Clearly this is from the fucking... Okay, let's play Shelter? I feel like... No. We'll play Epilogue and then we'll turn off the music. By Creo. I'm gonna go get bone meal. And we don't need to necessarily do things here, but it's fun. We can visit the beautiful terracotta shrine again. Do need to turn this down. A dungeon. Tint, yes. If you got any more accusations of my heinous activities, chat. And also, make sure to subscribe and like the stream, you know? Gotta do the YouTuber stuff occasionally. Leave a comment below, even though you can't do that at the moment, I don't think. Tell me about your favorite potato. That's what I want to know. Engage with this stream so I get much views and much money. That's definitely how it works, right? Don't worry, it's not an epilogue to the stream just yet. I do want to get these... I'm kind of hyper-fixated on getting these coral fans, and also 2 hours ago, chat, yeah. I like roast potatoes, I do too. Lovely. Ow, as in, I presume it's a Geometry Dash thing. Nice and crunchy, absolutely. Dasha's fishing hut, like, just fits in perfectly with it. Yeah, GG Dasha, it just fits. I didn't elaborate much there, but it just fits, like, you know when things are perfectly positioned? I love potatoes, any potatoes that are not vodka. Chocolate potato, of course you love them. I love me little chocolate potatoes. I like boiled potatoes with butter. Valid. I think so far I'm agreeing with Cancer. Hasselback potatoes are great. I'm gonna Google that. Hasselback potatoes. Oh. That sounds really nice, actually. I'm gonna have to make those. Thank you, Diggin. I can... I searched it up on Google. That's fucking sick. I've been doing potato slices lately, where I've been like chopping potatoes like into very thin slices and just cooking them like that, and that's nice. Also, we can give this sniffer some friends. Sniffers won't destroy each other's eggs, right? Well, we can only hope, chat. We can only hope. Two. Describe it? I'll describe what I read in Google. Is are baked potatoes cut about halfway through into thin, fan-like slices. Which, yeah. Potato chips, it kind of bitter. Yeah. Loaded baked, oh my god, this is the most American fucking thing I've heard. Loaded baked potato with butter, ketchup and ranch and sour cream and cheese and bacon. This is extremely, that is a lot, but what can I say, but you're welcome. Right, okay. We're turning off Spotify. Thank you, Epilogue. Also, Xavier, wink wink. I'm not gonna say what. Wink wink, though. And also for the source of it. And also, you know, you might need a dash. Look at all these fucking pigs that I don't need. And these chickens. And hello, Jake. Jesus Christ, we got so many eggs just jumping in there. I knew you'd like that, Xavier. Okay, let's... Jake comes, of course, when I, like, go to the farm. Of course he does. He's like, yes, the Kiwi's farming. Not the fucking projectiles to bonk me with. Well, what are you talking about, Dasha? That's crazy. That's crazy talk. So I plan to make very specific buildings for all these animals, but for now I just want the animals. The only one of these I'll probably keep is the rabbit one, just for the history of it. But yeah. I love breeding my animals and then killing them. And you might say, is this free-range farming? Absolutely not. This is very inhumane. But eventually we'll give them farms that are, like, competent for me, but also somewhat ethical to the animals. We won't just have a pig pit. This is what this is. Look at all of them. I don't know why I'm breeding them, because I've got the passive mob farm. I don't need the bacon from these guys, or the pork chops. These guys serve no purpose. That's a bit brutal, but, like, you get what I mean, right, chat? Yeah, you do. Sure. Sure you do. Oh, nice. And then I have these. These are actually very useful farms that I need. Especially this farm. And then I have my aesthetic wheat fields out the front. This is way more human than my farms. I feel like most people have, like, very automatic setup farms. Mine are just in an oak box. This wheat field is purely for aesthetics. I plan to, like, develop this area. This is a very new area to my world, but it is needed. Also, what the fuck? Excuse me. How? How? Fuck, I need a lead. I need a lead. How did you get out? Well, I AFK'd here for like 2 hours yesterday, and it gave me like 1 picture bot. How are you out of the box? Why on Bedrock do they just glitch out of these walls? Walls are useless in this game. Okay. I need lead, I need lead. What the fuck? Can I put it in a boat? I feel to be so privileged to be in the teams of such a popular streamer as Jardon. The egg near the wall. Oh, you guys are so right. I'm so dumb. What a gamer. Okay. It won't despawn, right? No, I don't think they can. Okay, so we're gonna go get a lead, chat. And we'll get bone meal. I don't use livestock in my world because I've gold carrots and my leather is from the lead salesman's llama. Of course, Tyler's like, I'm very ethical to animals, but I genocide an entire species of villagers just for the sake of it. Because that's ethical. Okay, leads. Be leads in this junk chest. I doubt there will be, but be leads. Be leads. Miss. No shit. No kidding past me. Good loot? Is fucking sandstone good loot? Maybe. Maybe to you. Sorry, chat. I'm being a bit dramatic. But that's what you're here for, right? I use both. I use both. Okay. Okay. We need to get some leads from the end. We do need to go there. Let me set my spawn here so I don't end up. Yeah. Beta's too far away. You privileged people eating your gold carrots. Humans lame, animals S tier. That is valid, but villagers, do they really deserve the abuse that Tyler... If Tyler could eat the villagers, he would, is all I'm saying. Let's be honest here. If he could, like, fucking eat them, he would. Don't deny it, Tyler. We all know it to be true. You want to factory farm those villagers more than you do any animal. I'm definitely a vegan with the passive mob farm. I actually had a fun, like, philosophical, like, debate with myself yesterday over... If you guys remember, I killed the wolves. In the passive mob farm. And I was like, that's a fun moral question. Is it more evil to run a farm knowing that wolves will die, but I won't see it, or actively turning that farm on to kill some wolves? Because the consequences are the same. It's the intentions that matter. Are those equally evil? And that's up to you as a person. Because it sure feels like me consciously, like, actively turning on the farm, like, because they're there is malicious, right? That's the more evil action. But consequences are exactly the same for the wolves in this situation. And yes, I'm bringing up a philosophical debate over, like, some fucking Minecraft wolves. But deal with it. It's a fun question. I mean, I'd eat the villagers too. Okay, Jesus Christ, chat. Yeah. Also, I think unaliving villagers is hilarious, and they looked at me funny. This is why you Americans should not have guns. That villager looked at me funny. Pulls out AK-47. Wee woo. Good response, but not. More focused on the situation. Is it more consciously evil for me to? We're using wolves specifically. It's foolhardy bringing one lead, but we'll deal with it. Is it more evil to run the farm knowing that it's killing wolves, or actively running the farm specifically when it was filled with wolves? Or is it the same? I can actually do the... I hate when anyone kills cats in the game. It was only slightly sad. Maybe I'm just delusional, but it was a fun philosophical debate, at least internally for me. I'm not saying I have the consensus of that. Okay, we need bone meal, right? Yeah, 2 bones, that'll do. I think actually like the bone meal is at the farm, ironically. Oh, there's some there. It's okay if we don't get everything there. Same, I don't like it when pet animals are killed. It is Xavier's point of like, what difference does it make? They're all animals. Is a fair like debate. I think people actually... It is very arbitrary. Well, it is. It isn't. We've domesticated like dogs and cats over millennia at this point. I think. Don't fact check me. Well, do fact check me. It's just your intentions, I think, that matter there. Because the consequences are the same. You could have a situation, right, where you're not direct, like it's a direct action. You're like, the farm runs and some wolves die, but I'm unaware of it. But, I don't know, I'll drop this. I don't think it's engaging as I wanted it to be. I mean, in Minecraft, there's a big difference in real life. You could make that argument. Exactly, but still, I find it fun plotting the same, like, real-life standards in this debate. Are you planning on eating the dogs? No. No, I just very psychotically, yesterday, or the day before, there were some dogs on the farm, and I very empathetically went, ah, look at these dogs, chat, we should save them. And then I just flicked the fucking leather psychotically. And said some evil things in ASMR to chat. Because obviously it's in Minecraft. I would not harm an animal in real life, but I would eat meat still. If you don't intend to kill dogs, don't run the farm. If you run the farm, you're making the conscious decision to kill them, and thus your intention is to kill them. I guess you could make that argument. But yeah, anyways, let's go fucking get that sniffer back in the pen. Blackie is sleeping next to me. Can't wait to see Jake react. It would be less Omar if you were unaware of the existence of the farm. That's true. Wait, what the fuck? Excuse me? Okay, let's reload. I don't even hurt bugs and spiders with meat. It's delicious food. It's very easy to disassociate that meat comes from an animal. Okay. We don't have the double chest plate anymore. Okay, fucking hell. Also, the new sound personalities for the dogs is just a little feature that I like. I should bring this chicken with me. Fly with me, chicken. Wee. Let's deliver it to the farm. We gotta have some variance, you know? Can't just have all the white chickens. Ah, fuck. Let me get some seeds, make this easier. Where are... Okay, thank God the lead's still there. I can live without pork, but goddamn beef definitely scrumptious. Right. Should we put them in a separate bin? Yeah. It is an interesting thing to think about, like, the separation of the means of production to, like, us as humans. I'm saying this as a person who lives off meat because it is one of the best foods, at least to me as an option, that I can use to actually sustain myself. Yeah. Okay, let's play Precipice and get this fucking sniffer. You are not meant for the desert life, sniffer. Cool. It's such a heavy animal, though. Will it actually follow my lead? Okay, it will. Cool. Please don't hatch whilst we're doing that. We're just gonna tie it so it can't escape. And I know, I'm hoping they will hatch about the same time so I don't actually have to... Will it just... Okay, cool, it doesn't. We can just move these to the middle then. That's okay. We can have patience. I know it's not ideal to reset the progress of it, but we just need to make sure. Look at his nose go. Hopefully, okay. We should be fine. Right. Do. If I throw eggs here, surely it'll give me warm chickens. No! Oh, because they drop their own type of eggs, don't they? Of course, these are... I've not actually seen the new eggs at all. And of course, the problem with that chicken being in that pen is I don't have the same system, so I might as well pot it in this one. I'll get seeds. Actually, what we can do is clear a bunch of you, and we'll add the other chicken in. We only need a few of them. I love how we're talking about, like, animals and the morality around it, and then I'm just fucking genociding a bunch of them. Yes, it's in a game, but still, it's very amusing. Okay, it's over there. I used to own chickens in real life, actually. Fun fact. They were good pets. I used to have one on my shoulder. I'm hoping it didn't despawn, but there is a chance that it did. Oh, no. I think it did. Oh, well. Oh, no, it didn't. Yo. Right, chicken. Come with me. Yes, you can do it. Yay. We want to get all the variants eventually. And we're going to give Xavier, you know, varied types of ammo. He doesn't just want normal plain eggs, I imagine. Okay, we can put the feather and some meat in there. I love Precipice. Oh, chickens are an amazing food source. They're one of the best. I really fucking love chicken. Chicken is... I fucking love chicken. Like, with a passion. I know, basic, but it's so fucking good, especially if you season it right. I imagine chickens make wonderful pets. It's probably one of the oldest domesticated bird species. They do. Unfortunately, all those chickens are dead now. That's a way to drop it on your chat. They're long dead. Especially... the chicken I had actually got eaten by my dog. Sorry, it's horrific. It's funny to me now. Not to the poor chicken. So essentially, a few Christmases back, my chicken, this black chicken, I can't remember its names. Its name, Grey, I think, ironically. It was like a black-grey chicken. And Jasper, my dog tried to play with the chicken. He wasn't trying to be harmful, but unfortunately he skipped the death. And of course, I was much younger. I was very upset in this on Christmas Day. I was in tears. I remember my like Nana being like, "Oh, we should eat it for Christmas." I was like joking, but still, what the fuck? Yeah. I don't think I've really had fried chicken much in my life, but I do just like chicken. Yeah. Sorry, that poor chicken, like, I do empathize with it, but also it's so fucked up, but also really funny that it was on Christmas Day. Wait, how am I should have got more seeds, I swear, from that. I got unlucky. Oh well. I love eggs though. You're lucky I didn't break that crop. Eggs are extremely useful. I don't often eat them on their own, unless they're kind of like scrambled. Get some more warm chickens in here. Come on. That's not a warm chicken, you silly. Does Minecraft have dominant chicken genes? I don't think it does. Am I gonna have to fucking look at one of those charts from like biology and figure out this is a recessive chicken gene to look like this? Do a big carrot, potato, and beetroot field? I will do eventually. But we should get back to the coral, man. Oh, we did have plenty of seeds. Lol. It is nuts the amount of eggs this farm has caused. I've never had eggnog, actually. I don't think. I do wonder what that's like. We'll throw... Oh, cool. Baby chicken. Now I'm just tempted by the fucking horrific chicken jockey. Yeah, anyways. We could just go to the ocean, like, near us, but... We'll get the last bone meal that should be around. And we'll get the coral fans. We'll get some of them. Yeah. Yeah. I've always heard of eggnog, it's just not a very common thing, at least around, like, in New Zealand. I'm sure it exists, but I've never, like, had it or anything. Let's also turn those into bone blocks. Nice. Time to get some fucking coral fans. To be fair, I could literally just bone meal them here, but we'll go to the nice place with the conduits. Okay, we need the travel music again, but we might use a different one. Anxiety time. Fast is making me hungry at 4 AM. I almost presumed that you were dead by now, Dasha, like asleep, not actually dead. Interesting. Another rant. I'm going to stop there because it's disturbing my pattern of speech. We can play it again, I'm sure. It's always so confusing in New Zealand because there is such like a Christmas like influence from like from the Northern Hemisphere. And like everything around it is so like pressed on us culturally, but we do none of it. Because obviously Christmas time for me is in the fucking summer. I know more people live in the Northern Hemisphere and like all the more major countries live there. But fucking hell, sometimes it's like, yep, everything fucking feels like it's designed for the Northern Hemisphere. And like terms of like cultures or like, yeah. I don't know, it's a weird rant, and I'm probably like the only person from the Southern Hemisphere here, so you're like, yeah, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Jardon, but like... fucking Northern Hemisphere gang. Us Southerners. Where is the Southern Hemisphere? I don't know. What is this one? Oh, it's a sad song. Then the Titanic song. Oh, goodness. Let me literally search up YouTube meme songs. We can do this live. Meme songs. It's muted at the moment, don't worry. Do you want to listen to Crazy Frog? I'm sure you do, chat. We are the same. Eggnog in summer is off-putting. Yes, thank you, Diggin. Thank you. I am so grateful that you are here. You're the one summoner. Oh, I hate this song so much. Can you bone meal these? Specifically, no, you have to bone meal the... Okay. I need Silk Touch. I'm sorry, chat. I will turn off the music when I can. This is horrific. Why? Why have I done this to myself? Okay. Goodbye, Crazy Frog. There's nothing like torturing your best friend. Fun fact, the Crazy Frog is a ripoff of another song. I would believe it. Jake, do you wish to go on a tangent about the rant of Crazy Frog? Did you enjoy that, chat? I have a feeling you didn't. I have a feeling I'm in trouble. Let me look at the Roto song. It's so much better than... Oh. Yeah, it's like, there's an Oreo. There are so many things that are like a derivative or a ripoff. Like Oreo, for example. I can't remember the exact specifics. I actually used to own I owned like 2 CDs when I was a child, and one of them was like the Madagascar 2 soundtrack, and then like the fucking Crazy Frog. And there was this like sacrifice song from Madagascar 2 that I always listened to. And then the Crazy Frog as well. And then I think there was like a Christmas Crazy Frog thing as well. Yeah, there was specifically Christmas Crazy Frog music. That's the true trauma of my childhood. Right. Let's bone meal. Because it doesn't... Oh, I think I need shears actually if I want to get the seagrass, and I could do with some more seagrass. Also, I lost my ender chest. It floated somewhere. Oh no. Where is it? Oh no, chat. Oh no. There it is. Oh goodness. At least it's not that. I should check that it wasn't the Chocobox. I know the sacrifice song from Madagascar 2 Lover. Apparently that's what I used to. That was my emotional release as a child. As a child, I yearned for this volcano sacrifice song. Right, we're gonna use Xavier's we need these, because I want the seagrass as well. Nope, come back! Nope. I can't believe we've been streaming for more than 2 hours. That is very rare for me, chat. We normally barely last an hour here, if we're being honest. That is true. People do like, I've noticed that in recent years. People do a Christmas in July. My family never has. But it's a fun idea. Right. Hell yeah, we're getting more coral than we are seagrass. Well, not really, but we're getting more coral. I don't like you particularly, sir. I should literally stand by the conduit, so drown, leave me alone. Yeah. Jake added the song to my queue on Spotify, so I'll get richly dropped. Good. Well, Jardon barely... Jesus Christ, Diggin. But yeah, barely lasts an hour. I just can't finish streams. We are actually about to go into winter, are we not? But it's actually been surprisingly hot here the last few days. It's been either extremely rainy or extremely hot. More so than... yeah. Conduits repel... no, they don't repel them. They suck them in and kill them. Shut the fuck up, Ty. Shut the fuck up. No. 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 Tasha, don't... Jesus Christ. As I always say nowadays, I try to commit to the bit, but when I can't, Dasha does. And when I can't commit to the bit, generally it's a concerning thing that I don't want to say. But Dasha's like, nah, fuck it, we're committing to the bit. And that is great, but also terrifying. They don't suck them in. I thought they did. I swear to God they did. Maybe I'm wrong. Wrong. I feel like this is still not very efficient, but it'll do. Are you a fan of this, chat? No, they sucked them in. Oh, had that happen? Exactly! I'm not crazy, right? I'm not delusional. Okay, this drowned. Come with me, drowned. Come with me. Come here, buddy. And if I leave him... like, surely, watch. We'll test. I was... see? Is it not sucking it in? Why is the drown not being sucked? It's just following me. I swear to God they get sucked. It's hurting it, but it's not... yeah, kind of sucked it in. Weird. I always say it's not the length of the wand, it's the magic in the stick. Okay. You were wrong! I know because I did all my tropical fishing next to a conduit the whole time, Lamel. Okay. I swear to God, in the past they have done it. I wish KMB was still here because he would be the most factual source. I'm not insulting you there, Xavier. It's just he's so much more of a nerd when it comes to that. I wanted an equal nerd opinion. And holy shit, 11 people watching? What the fuck? What are you all doing here? What are you doing with your lives? I guess if I stream for more than an hour, it leads to more engagement. Crazy that. Yeah. Well. Yeah. What an engaging topic. It's not... okay. I think we're gonna leave the innuendos for now. At least in terms of me responding to them. You guys can do whatever. Actually... I'm so small as a streamer, I don't think I really need that much rules, but sometimes it's like, yeah, you shouldn't do that. Maybe I swear they do on Java at least. I've used conduits on Java and they do. Actually, do you know what? I can Google this. Do conduits suck in mobs? That sounds like a devious search. Ice suck in mobs Java. Let me search up Java. From what I can tell, Xavier's right. I have such a memory though of... are we having one of those like placebo effects? Is there an am I from an alternative universe where they did suck in things? Oh, Jesus Christ. The drowns do take damage. Oh well. As long as we're somewhat more safer here than we would be if we were not here. The problem... We don't need shit tons of seagrass, it's okay. I'll swap to a hoe again soon. Damn shares durability. Even with all the enchantments, it still rapidly goes through them. Also, I need to swim up and get these. The Mandela effect. Right, that's the one. Not the placebo. Yeah. That's like prime Mandela effect, because I'm not the only one who thought that. And like realistically, that could be like an easy like difference between Java and Bedrock. I don't think it is. But it is like one of those type things of like, yeah, on Java they suck them, on Bedrock they don't. I should be more careful with my wording here, but I'm not going to be. Yeah. I do think we will end soon. What did I stumble into? Poor Lord Meow, I literally the last stream, they joined, I was like, I think we'll be ending soon. There is no correlation between you joining and me ending. I think I'll be going for like another 30 minutes at least. Oh, goodness. The great sucking debate of 2025. Human memory is so faulty. But as a human, I struggle to agree with that when my memory feels so, like, you know, definitive. If you have an iron farm, shares are expendable. I would enchant them if they had reasonable durability, though. We were debating whether conduits suck mobs in or not. And they don't seem to. It sure can be faulty, everyone thinks they're an expert. Exactly. Like, I have to be critical of myself, because I'm like, yes, I don't have a great memory, but when I remember things, it is objective. And no, it's not. It really isn't. It really isn't. But I still can't process that. Like, even now. I know that human memories are faulty, and I know mine is, but I still refuse to, like, accept that. Which is weird. Because I'm not, like, an egoist. I'm not saying people who are, to argue that, are in any capacity. But I'm not normally the type to be like, I am right. I am objectively right. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not insinuating that anyone in chat is like that either, by the way. I am just speaking for myself. Just want to make that clear. And, you know, you have my DMs if need be to scream at me. No, they never sucked mobs in unless they brought updates from Mojang. As they aren't black holes. I think they should be. You know what? That's my feature suggestion. Conduits should suck in the drowned, so they're actually useful for killing mobs. You know what? We can spin this around to a positive thing. It should be a feature. And guys, we cannot afford to break these shares. Do you see how much time Xavier spent speedrunning this? Exactly, they are blue holes. Chat, we went from talking about the fucking terracotta cock to sucking to holes. I feel like we need to move on from these topics. What is this stream? And yes, I am guilty for these topics. I am aware. Yeah, let's put a cap on that debate. Instead, argue about something else. I guess, if you want to. Oh. I didn't ever expect in the game to be grinding a coral. Oh, yeah, that's a fun debate. My Shrieker on Dash's house went missing. And that was a fun debate. I'm pausing so I can properly talk. Because I was fully convinced it was her, because she hated it. She'd complained for like a year about it. And I was like, she must have removed it. But when I brought it up to Dasha, She was like, no, I didn't do it. I see what you're trying to do there, by the way, Diggin. Was it a mass weight debate? Now, you could edit those clips to make me say the thing you want me to say, but good luck. How did you enjoy a Minecraft movie? I saw a chicken jockey yesterday in Minecraft, and it was a baby husk on a chicken, though, and I just started laughing because I love the movie. I enjoyed it. I thought the narrative and, like, storytelling were a bit crap, but I did enjoy the experience of it. And I'm really glad to see that, like, from the majority, or from what I can tell, people have a really positive experience with the film. And that's good. I think that's objectively good. I just also think from the dawn of time, if there's ever any, like, chicken jockey on the screen, people are just going to flood the chat with it. We have that forever now. For better or for worse. I'm going to be making a movie review after this. That's probably why I should go soon. Yeah. I should actually end the poll. We should start a new one about Natasha make this. Let me pause. I can pause. I need to remind myself of that. Jardon doesn't need baiting to say shit. He does it himself. That's true. Okay. Tiny Swamp 1. 12 votes. Jeez. And I don't even think Jake rigged that poll. Let's do a relevant poll. Favorite stream talk. So far. What else did we talk about? Browns. Getting sucked. Bear with me, chat. There you go. There's your poll. Tiny Swamp prevails. Jake never rigs polls at 3 and 5. I love the, like, speech of that. It feels so much like a very dictated, like, country being like, these are 3 fair elections. There is no rigging going on here. It's too real. How have I not got more Carl fans in this? I swear, it is a grind. Oh, this is so painful, because I need to get dead ones of these variants too. And there probably is a way to farm them. I liked the drowned situation. The drowned sucked situation is crazy. Moist critical, something like that. I feel like, is it possible to make almost like a shifting like piston farm underwater? Would that work? Could you do that? Is there, let me search up coral farm. Not real life coral farm. Can you, Carl can, yeah. 70 coup. That ad had some concerning sounds. I'm sorry, chat. Okay, this looks fucking complicated. Okay, chat, we can just suffer together. You saw the movie 3 times? Should we turn the camera on and show the creeper thing again? We could. No. Well, yeah. Yeah, it is. Do we want to see the creeper again, chat? Do I have to turn on the camera again? Tell me if so. We can look at the creeper again. And look how disheveled I am. Let's get this car. I feel like it is just more efficient just to go around like this. Oh no. Oh shit. Let me get out of here. Okay. Silly drowned. Especially the Technoblade. That was my favorite part, everyone cheering for Technoblade. Unfortunately, that didn't happen for me. That part was very emotional, though, just as it is. I think if people had, that would have had an impact on me. The people were just there for the memes on mine, unfortunately. I don't think there were really people into the Minecraft community. They're just the type that's seen it like on Instagram Reels or something. Sorry, Dolphin. Is that Dolphin gonna kill me now? Oh, yeah. Sorry, Dolphin. Right. Can you? No. I'm sorry, Dolphin. I don't want to kill you. I don't. Okay, we'll do the camera thing again. Where is fucking OBS? Who knew it was so easy to add? Configure video. Oh, that's fun. I've got the settings. I can... That's fun. Yeah, I can mess with the camera settings. I can make myself green. That's great. Oh, I can do black and white. You guys can't see anything yet. Sorry, I'm messing around with settings. I'm just trying to make my face less red. Because it isn't actually. I just turned gain up fully. This is gonna be fun because it's gonna be a shitty camera. Okay. Hello again. Let me reposition that there. Hi. Yes. I look dodgy as fuck. But that's okay. Creeper. Yes. Okay, I think you could see the camera the whole time. That's funny. Got this. I really want the Jack Black though. So much more. Yeah, but anyway. It's cool. I can just I've just turned the eye off on that. That's what I should have done in the first place. I left out a big sign. I do yearn for the mines. Let me just catch on chat. No one got hurt and no police were involved. No staff getting hurt. It was wholesome. I dressed up as Steve, going as far as the week before going to the hairdressers to make my hair Steve styled. I let out a big sign with your face, it fine. Thank you. I do yearn for the mines. Okay. Let me... Sorry, I need to position face cam stream. Yes, he does. I don't... You know what, chat? Get me to 1,000 subscribers and we'll do a face cam stream. How about that? That's my deal. And no, Jake, that doesn't mean sign up for your fucking 1 million bot accounts. I will know. I give Jake Carroll too much power over my life sometimes. Okay. We didn't get all the fans. I think I'm going to do another stream when I can. Actually, it might be a while because I have work the next 2 days, but I might on the Monday morning be able to stream. And then I'm away for like days. So it could be a while to the next stream, but thank you to all those who came and enjoyed the conversations that we had. But this was a fun time, and we did actually get a decent amount of stuff done. And we'll play a song to end it. The song that we always play. Remember to do all the YouTube things. Yep. Like for engagement. Gives me dopamine. And we love some dopamine. Well, thank you. Thank you guys. Bye.